if you have a Lutron occupancy switch like this one and it's not working, stay tuned and I'll show you how you can diagnose it and try to figure out what's going on.
Hey, welcome back to the channel. My name is Keith and I'm sure glad you stopped by today. In today's video, I'm gonna bring you along with me as we troubleshoot and diagnose this switch here. This is a Lutron occupancy switch that has gone bad in our bathroom. It no longer turns the light fixture on. So we're gonna take you through the steps we took in order to troubleshoot and diagnose that the problem is in fact the switch. And we're gonna use that using our Milwaukee contactless voltage detector. Now let me tell you something about these switches. I've got about 6 or 7 of them throughout the house. I installed them about 10 years ago. This is the first one that has gone bad on me and started acting up. So overall, I've been pleased in the performance of this switch. This one just has happened to go bad. So if you're interested in this switch, I'll leave a link down below. And if you're interested in this tool here, the Milwaukee contactless voltage detector, I'll leave a link down below as well. Y'all ready? Let's go.
So I'm in my bathroom and the issue we're having is that this switch is no longer turning our light fixtures on. So I have to figure out what's going on. So the switch here is this Lutron occupancy switch that I installed some years ago. It's been working great. But first thing I want to do is see, does this switch in fact have power? And for these switches, you can set some of the settings just by holding it. And when I hold it, I just want to see what this does. And it does flash, so I know power is getting to the switch at least. But is power getting to our fixtures? This was just working the other day, so I seriously doubt I have 6 bulbs that have blown. So before we do anything, let's get our non-contact voltage tester and do some testing. So this device here is called a non-contact voltage tester. And what this does is that in the presence of voltage, when it's on, you just hold it up to the voltage source and this thing should beep. So let's test this first to make sure it works. So I'm gonna go to an outlet here in the bathroom that I know that works. So let's turn it on. Let's go to this outlet here. So I'm touching the outlet here in the socket, and you see that's beeping, letting me know that this outlet is hot and has voltage. So power is in fact coming to this outlet, so we know this tool is good. Now let's go up here and do the same thing. I'm gonna touch around my bulbs to see do they have any power. Flick the switch. There you go. So like we suspected, we don't have any power here, any voltage coming to our fixtures. So next step. So now let's hold our voltage tester up to the switch itself. Okay, so we have it beeping. This is telling us that we have power coming to the switch, but we don't have power going from the switch to the fixture. Nothing there. We'll put the switch. Nothing. So next step, let's pull this cover off with a flathead screwdriver and we'll be right back. Now we've got our cover pulled off, we're going to be very careful and we're going to pull the switch out with these 2 Phillips head screwdrivers. Again, we still have power coming from our circuit box to the switch, so we need to be very, very careful. We'll be right back. So we've got our 2 screws out. We're going to be very, very careful here. Just pull this switch. Come out here and just see what's going on. Not going to pull it out too far, but just far enough to see what's going on. And now you're getting a closer look at the wiring itself. It's been a while since I've wired up this switch, but just looking around, I think we can make out what's going on here. The green should be ground. One of the black wires should be power. hot coming in from the breaker box. Another one of these blacks should be hot going out to the fixture. So let's get our voltage detector and just look around and see what's going on here. Hold on, we'll be right back. So I've got I apologize about the light here, but I've got my voltage detector. That's nothing. So this is hot. I think this is hot all the time. This one here. This one here, I'm gonna isolate it here, get it, move it up. This should be hot going to our fixture, and there's nothing on here. I'm gonna push the button, and when I do that, let's see if we have any voltage going out. Hold on, and let me get you on the tripod. Okay, so I've got you set up on the tripod right now, and remember, we determined that this is hot all the time. This should be hot going to our switch. So let me push the button on the switch and see if anything changes. It doesn't. That should be hot going to the fixture. At this point, we can call it, this switch is bad and we need to replace it. Hope that makes sense to you. Again, this is coming into the switch, which is hot. When I press this button, this should be hot going to the fixture. We have nothing going out. This switch is bad and we need to replace it. I just got back from the hardware store. I picked up a replacement switch. I'm gonna go ahead and get this installed, and then we'll be right back to do some testing just to verify we fixed the problem. So, time for the moment of truth. We just replaced our switch. Now let's go ahead and turn it on. Ta-da! We got lights. Y'all remember that wasn't the case before. So we're calling that a fix. Very good. So we're calling that a fix. So do me a huge favor right now. Hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up button, and leave me some comments below.
Thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope this video helped you out. If it did, hit that subscribe button and click that bell so anytime we drop a new video, you'll be the first to know. Hit that like button and leave me some comments. I'd love to hear from you. If you're interested in any of the products we used in today's video, we'll leave some links down below. Hope you have an awesome day, and thanks for watching.